Hi y'all, welcome and welcome back to this video on John Rawls, Justice, Fairness, and the Social Contract. When we talk about fairness, equality, and justice in modern democracies, we're building on the ideas of John Rawls, one of the most influential political philosophers of the 20th century. Rawls took the long tradition of social contract theory, from Hobbes' demand for order to Locke's defense of rights, and reimagined it for a modern world that values both freedom and equality. His theory, known as Justice as Fairness, asks, if we were to design society from scratch, what principles would we choose if we didn't know who we'd be in that society? John Rawls was an American philosopher who taught at Harvard. He lived through the Great Depression, World War II, and the Civil Rights Movement, events that shaped his views on fairness. In his 1971 book, A Theory of Justice, he redefined political philosophy by grounding justice in fairness rather than authority or tradition. Rawls's work sought to show that a just society treats every person with equal respect and concern. Where Hobbes emphasized security and Locke emphasized rights, Rawls emphasized fairness in how society distributes opportunities and resources. At the heart of Rawls' philosophy is the thought experiment called the original position. Imagine rational people designing society from scratch, but behind a veil of ignorance. They don't know their class, race, gender, abilities, or social status. Because they lack this information, they can't design laws to favor themselves. They must create rules that are fair to everyone. Behind this veil of ignorance, people would choose principles that protect liberty and equality for all, especially the least advantaged. Rawls argues that people behind the veil would choose two key principles: equal basic liberties. Everyone deserves the same fundamental rights: freedom of speech, conscience, and political participation. And the difference principle. This says that inequalities are only just if they benefit everyone, especially the least advantaged. Together, these principles balance freedom and equality, rejecting both total equality and unchecked inequality. Rawls believed justice requires more than formal equality. Everyone should have a fair chance to succeed. That means removing systemic barriers like poverty, discrimination, and unequal education. Only when opportunities are genuinely open to all can society be called just. Fair equality of opportunity ensures that personal success reflects effort and talent, not luck of birth. So when we compare Rawls to earlier thinkers, we see that each major social contract thinker focused on a different goal. Hobbes sought order and security. Locke focused on rights and limited government. Rawls focused on fairness and equality. Unlike Hobbes and Locke, Rawls wasn't explaining why government exists, but how it should be structured to respect moral equality. The veil of ignorance is more than an abstract concept. It's a moral test. When we design policies for education, taxes, or healthcare, Rawls asks, would you accept these rules if you did not know your place in society? If not, that means the system is unfair. This principle encourages empathy and moral imagination, helping citizens think beyond self-interest. Rawls' theory inspired both praise and criticism. Libertarians, like Robert Nozick, argued that redistributing wealth for equality violates individual rights. Communitarians, like Michael Sandel, said Rawls' model ignores community and identity. Others claimed it doesn't go far enough to address global injustice. Rawls responded that his theory provides a framework for fairness, not a perfect blueprint. It's a guide for progress, not utopia. Rawls' influence extends beyond philosophy into public policy and law. Concepts like fair opportunity, progressive taxation, and social safety nets reflect his principles. His work links reason and empathy, showing that justice is more than law, it's a moral foundation for society. Even critics agree that Rawls redefined what fairness means in modern democracies. In today's world of inequality and division, Rawls' vision remains relevant. His veil of ignorance challenges us to think as if we could be anyone, rich or poor, powerful or marginalized. Modern debates about wealth distribution, healthcare, and education all echo Rawls' call for justice as fairness. He reminds us that a just society must protect the dignity and opportunity of all people. All right, y'all, that's all for now. I gotta tell you, I really enjoy Rawls' theory. I highly recommend that y'all take a look at his book. It's really an incredible and new way to look at social contract theory, and I really enjoy it, and a lot of my students do, so hopefully you will too. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.